Guys, this is Jupiter. He doesn't like sitting in front of the camera while I'm recording, while I'm kind of holding him, so I try to get him while he's relaxed. He likes being brushed. He sheds a lot, so he needs to be brushed. He will be 8 years old this May. I adopted him. He was my first cat. I adopted him when he was 8 weeks old. I've been with him pretty much every day of his life. He even rode across country with me. I was so nervous that he was going to be whining and crying the whole time. I've never been in a car with a cat that long, so I thought he would be crying. He barely let out a peep the whole time. He was so good. And then came back with me to the East Coast. But I love him so much. That's Salem. You'll meet her soon as well. But Jupiter is my first little boy. I love him so much. And he made me love cats. I really didn't. I had a bad experience with a cat when I was little, so I didn't want cats. But Jupiter turned me around, and now I can't be without him. And that's Salem. Salem. But you'll meet her soon. But yeah, this is Jupiter, guys. I wanted you to meet him, being you met Eclair a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Jupiter's not as camera friendly, sitting down, being forced. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So with this being Valentine's Day, I figured I'd have a sweet treat, being it is a sweet treat related type holiday, I guess. So I figured it'd be appropriate I have a sweet treat. And today I'm having baklava. This is from Melissa's Sweet Bakery in Middletown, Delaware. I just arrived back from there, so it is fresh and ready to go. I've never had this dessert, but it's one that is appealing to me. It's like a nutty type of dessert treat. I believe it's Greek or Turkish. I'm pretty sure it's Greek. I think it's a Greek treat. Anyway, so it's like got a nutty type of dessert. It's not like your traditional like chocolate. There's no chocolate in there, but it's a very sweet treat. I have some Cafe Bustelo black coffee right here. Some strong coffee to go with this, I feel like would be appropriate. So let me dig into this while it is still fresh. Oh, can you hear that? Oh my goodness. It's got like this nutty little flavor to it. It's got like a nice flake on the top. I love it. Okay. I've never had this before, at least to my knowledge. I like a flaky type of pastry, and that's what this is. So I know it's kind of hard to see, but like you get the inner side of it right there. I'll talk more about Jupiter in just a second. Let me enjoy this a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to get him to be like here in front of the camera, but he gets very fussy if you're kind of holding him against his will, so to speak. Unless he's wanting that at the time, which, you know, I can't pick and choose that. So getting him when he was comfortable and being able to brush him and when he was kind of in his element, I figured it'd be a better way to introduce Jupiter. Ooh, man, you can hear that? It's very different. I like that. I've never had this before. I tried to go to the more local bakery that I get a lot of other stuff from called Bing's. I asked them if they made it. Cause if I could save some time on driving, I can. I want to, but like a lot goes into it. They don't do it, but this place does. And thankfully, it wasn't too packed on. Oh yeah. Like you get this nice little nutty Yeah, it's built like a lasagna, so it has these different layers to it, like a flake, then like this nutty center. This is very good. Oh man, that is right on. Let me try. Let me add some coffee here in the mix. Very good. Hope everybody's having a nice Valentine's Day, whatever you're doing. Nice Monday, start to the week. Ooh, that's all right. It's a little bit chilly where I am, but it's a lot warmer than what it's been. Like you can hear that flake just breaking. I probably should have got a knife, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Never would have guessed. I like to try new and different things. That's one of the reasons I chose this. And that coffee obviously goes perfect with a pastry, and like a nutty type of pastry, it's even better. It just hits with. I'm gonna try to continue to break this up. It's not the pastry that's making it difficult, it's me. I should have got a knife. Well, unprepared as I am. I almost want to pick it up, but I'm not going to yet. Actually, you know what? Let me just try that. And this bakery looked like it had a lot of really good stuff. I gotta stay more local, but if I'm in Middletown, I need some sweet treat. I know exactly where to go. Has some nice, obviously all the Valentine stuff, the cake pops, all that stuff. But yeah, Jupiter, I'm glad you guys can meet him. He was on the channel a long time ago. He is my first cat, as I mentioned at the beginning. I always loved him. He like turned me around on cats big time. But when he was so tolerant and so peaceful driving across country, that's not an easy trip. For 4 days on the road, staying at hotels, he was very tolerant and very peaceful. He barely let out a peep. He liked looking out the window every now and again, but he was so good. And oh man, it just really like separated him. He's a lot like me, Stays to himself for the most part, but occasionally he'll want some comfort. As you probably saw briefly in the video, Salem is always trying to get affection. She's like the baby. And like Eclair, who I was in the video a few weeks ago or whatever, she'll put her head under her and Eclair will clean her. She's like very motherly. Unless she's in a bad mood, which will snap at her. Not like snap her, but give her like a little bite, say, hey, go away. Salem tries to do this with the same thing with Jupiter every day. And I've seen him maybe clean her or give her a couple licks to her head once or twice. Other than that, like, no go. She loves, or I should say she trusts cats more than she trusts people. Which, no, I can kind of see where she's coming from. But yeah, Jupiter's such a good boy. He likes being near me, but like he's not like a lap cat. Like he won't sit on my lap and snuggle. He won't sleep with me at night, but he'll be on the bed. He likes being in my company, but he also like needs his own space and doesn't want to be hindered. That's why I did attempt to try to hold him for the video and try to talk about him, but like that lasted about 3 seconds before he started getting upset. You know, who wants to be held against their will? That was really good. Really good. A nice mix up. You know, I have a lot of cream filled type of stuff on there. When I do sweets like donuts and cannoli. So this was a nice. No, it's just heavy enough. It just gives you enough that sweet satisfaction, but it's not overdone. And I like it has like a croissant type flake to it. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of this coffee. But yeah, beautiful day outside. Just sitting back and enjoying. Watched a little bit of the Super Bowl. I thought the halftime show was kind of whatever. What are you gonna do? But some things just need to be left where they are. I'm not gonna complain. I'm in a very good mood, very happy mood, so I'm not gonna complain. But I had to complain a little bit. Just me. Yeah, Cafe Bustelo coffee is what's in the cup there. A stronger coffee that I'm trying out. I really like it. When you first hit it, it's a little bit bitter, but once you get used to it, it's just gets you going and gets the blood flowing. You know what I mean? It gets you ready for the day. That's how you want it. You want something to just hit you right in the face. Like first thing when you wake up, that's what you need out of your coffee. Let's say. And you're up, I'm ready to go. See a little bit of both something new for me today. Yeah, I hope everybody has a nice Valentine's Day, whatever you're doing, or just day in general. Who cares? Just enjoy the day. If it is nice out where you are, try to take some time out and enjoy the sunshine or the fresh air. You guys, I greatly appreciate you joining me today. I hope you enjoyed meeting Jupiter, my first cat, my first child. I still remember when he was a kitten. It was weird. I adopted him, and I was gonna name him Jupiter because I was doing record shopping at the time, and the place I shopped at was called Jupiter Records, and so that was going to be his name. And when adopted him, the pet store, because he was rescued off the street. He was on the street with his brothers and sisters, and all his other brothers and sisters got adopted before him. He was the last one, and got him. And he came in this little box with planets on it. So I thought that was kind of weird, Jupiter and had planets on the box. But yeah, he was just so he liked sleeping with me when he was a little guy. He would sleep above my head, and then he gradually decided, that's probably not for me. I want my own space. But he, like I said, he'll still sleep, be on the bed, but he wants the comfort of knowing that me, his provider, his protector, is there. But also, listen, I don't need you in my face. Just let me rest here. That type of thing. Which I totally get. Wants me around, but not around. Type of thing. Sheds a lot, so I gotta, he sheds more than the other cats. Like you can literally pick at his fur and just take it a bunch out. Almost done this coffee. Yeah, ready to just get the day started. I think everybody watched the movie review yesterday. That's one thing I'm trying to do is bring in food and film and combine those. I have one plan for this week with just taking, because almost every movie there's some type of food scene. And so I'm taking movies that I like and the food scene from that movie and having the food. So some of it will be just a basic little snack, kind of like I had yesterday with the hot chocolate and the heart cookie. Next one I'm gonna have will be more of a full-on meal. I'm not going to give it away yet, but it is a modern, great movie. A modern classic, probably one of the best movies that come out in the last 10 years or so. I love old movies, but there's not as many good new movies, but whenever we get one, I like to appreciate it. I'm kind of a curmudgeon with that, where I do prefer the older stuff, but I like to just at least be aware of the newer stuff. And when one does hit, it's always special because, you know, it's hard to make new and original ideas in a world of sequels, remakes, reboots. It's just like, you know, come on, man. So even if it fails, I always like to support a new and original idea because it's hard to do that. They don't always work, but when they do work, I love it. But guys, thank you for joining me today. I greatly appreciate your time. Y'all take care, be well, and have a great day.